And all right, so welcome everyone to this session, Me to We, Embodying Connectedness with Drama and Mindful Meditation. So I'm your host and the presenter today. My name is Charru Sharma, and today is Thursday, November the 4th, 2021. And it's a very beautiful day. I'm sitting here at the University of Pennsylvania, and back in India, it is Diwali. So a very happy Diwali to all of you. It's the Festival of Lights, if somebody doesn't know that. So I would like us to all get into a space where I can share the screen and we can gradually start knowing each other and get connected to each other while the presentation moves on. So a little bit about myself. I am at the University of Pennsylvania as a Fulbright Visiting Faculty. And right now, we are, just a sec, I'm sorry. Share the screen. Okay, so can everyone see? Can you all see the screen? Just give a thumbs up, or you can write it in the chat if somebody has a problem. All right, cool, thank you. I'm just trying to find my mouse here, the cursor. All right. Okay, so yes, so I was telling you, I am originally from India. I teach at the University of Delhi since the last 26 years. And right now, currently, I am here at the Graduate School of Education. And here we are in this very delightful morning to be connected and to relate and co-create together. So I'm really excited that we are all sharing this wonderful space today. And I'm going to talk a little bit about drama, and we are going to experience it. So off and on, we'll have a space to reflect and to do things together. So is creative. Does any one of you have any idea about it? Anyone who's practiced it or used it in some way? You're most welcome to share. You can unmute yourself and talk if you wish to. All right. So what is creative drama? Creative drama is an improvisational, non-exhibitional, process-centered form of drama in which the participants are guided by a leader to imagine, enact, and reflect upon human experiences. Now, there's a vast difference in theater and drama. So theater is more about performance, right? So it's more about acting per se. But when we talk about drama, so there are terms like process drama, creative drama, which is more about the group creating things together. So it's a process of co-creation where they imagine and they reflect upon their own human experiences, and it's a space which is created for them to be able to sort of use their creative abilities and imagination and to create something. So we'll have a little glimpse of what it is while we are in this presentation. And I'm going to talk a bit about the research which has been done in the area of drama, where you can see that how drama has an impact on children's development. For example, creative drama takes children to unexplored areas of life and make them sensitive towards others in society. So when they are in a process where they're engaged together, where they are reflecting upon human experiences, when they're sharing about their own lives and sort of doing this self-reflection, they sort of get to know more about themselves, about life in general, about society, and to just sort of explore different areas of life together. Now, drama is a humanistic and approach, and it's concerned with the intellectual, personal, social, physical, moral, spiritual, creative, and aesthetic development. So it does encompasses a whole lot of areas. In my own research, which I did with elementary school children in India, I looked at the impact of drama on social and cognitive development of children for over 2.5 years. And I totally agree with some of the studies which have been done in different parts of the world. And as part of my own work, I was able to edit a book which is called Drama and Theater with Children, International Perspectives, which was published by Routledge a few years back, which talks about the different the practices followed in different parts of the world in terms of drama and theater. Now, using drama as a way of teaching personal development inevitably leads towards notions of healing. This is something which I have as part of my own experience, my own work based with children in school settings, with the less privileged, in the rural areas, in the villages, training the teachers, working with parents and children together. So all of that together has really, I have also as a psychologist and coming from the field of human development, I have witnessed myself that it is a healing process, and their children are able to deal with their own life's traumas in a way where they are not put in a spot where it's the process is so organic that it just blends, and they're able to sort of share some of their experiences. For example, being in a different character, or being in a situation where something which they have already been going through, it sort of comes, it sort of gets highlighted, and that's how the healing process happens. Now, there are many studies which affirm that drama as a viable and effective strategy for enhanced student learning. So it's not something which rote learning, it's more about understanding. It's more about, when they're experiencing it themselves, they are engaged in it. So it is definitely far more effective as compared to the routine chalk and board kind of teaching methodologies. The combining social skills and drama activities prepares children to deal effectively with future social situations, right? Because they can visualize, they can sort of collaborate, they can think of possible solutions and really, ways to sort of problem solve any situation. Now, creative drama has scope for a revolutionary change in the entire process of learning as it transforms monotonous ways of learning into experiential. So definitely, it's something which is more about experiencing and doing rather than just reading or conceptualizing it mentally. All right, so I am trying to go to the next slide. Okay, so now I would invite you all to experience something together. Now that we are in this virtual space, it's a part of our reality. So I would invite all of you to, just sort of have a sense of where we are right now. wherever, in whichever part of the world we are sitting, but we are connected through this virtual reality, this virtual space. So how does it feel? I would invite you all to unmute yourselves and participate in this process that we are engaging in. So welcome, Gwen. I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name well, but okay, thank you. So yes, so we're talking about embodying connectedness with drama and mindfulness meditation. And I am inviting everyone right now to just, give a one word thing about how do you feel right now in this virtual space as we are sitting here together.
Well, right now I'm going to say that I feel content.
Lovely. Thank you. Thank you, Akufuna. Thank you so much.
Got it.
I feel excited.
Did you say excited?
Yeah. Did you have trouble hearing me?
Yeah, none. It cracked a bit, but I'm okay. I can hear you now. Well, thank you, Gwen, for that. Yes, lovely.
Looks like there's some in the chat.
I don't know. For some reason, I'm not able to open the chat. Yeah, I mean, we always have to prepare ourselves for the unexpected. So I wonder if any one of you can sort of volunteer to read out what's in the chat. For some reason, I'm not, the cursor is just not letting me move.
Yeah. Seema, did you want to say what you wrote?
Yeah.
Vandana, or I can. Go ahead.
I'm Seema Ghai here. I wish happy Diwali to everyone. I've written feeling of oneness in this virtual space, and you see the meditation we are doing. And Vandana Sharma has written happy.
Oh.
So many people have wished you happy Diwali. Charru. Meenakshi Jha has wished you happy Diwali. Then Akufana Gonda wishing everyone a happy Diwali.
Thank you. I appreciate and yes, happy Diwali to each one of you. Thank you. It's a very auspicious day for all of us to get connected here, and it feels for me also. It's about, I feel gratitude right now towards the ability to be together with all of you, sitting in different parts of the world, and how we can connect with each other right now. So thank you for that. And so does this feeling of, let's say, gratitude for me, happiness for Gwen, excitement for Akufuna, and Seema, you said happy, right? So does it draw any sensations in the body? Does that feeling feel anything in the body right now? I mean, it's okay if
like an openness.
Hello, can I say something?
So Gwen said openness. Thank you for that. Thank you. Yes, and I'm sorry.
Spiti this side. Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Mama, I want to say something. Actually, I don't know. I mean, to me, I find this medium very impersonal. And I'll be honest, I just don't want to, act that, okay, I'm happy or I'm excited. No, I find it very impersonal. So I don't know, I mean, how to really feel about this thing.
Sure.
And it's a very mechanistic way of, interacting, so to say.
Thank you. I am really sorry, I'm not able to really move my cursor. So I don't know who the speaker was, but I appreciate your honesty and your authenticity to be able to say that. And thank you so much for sharing this. Now, does that feel anything in the body? That in the feeling of not really liking this virtual space? So what I'm trying to also invite you all is in the sensations of the body, how our feelings and thoughts, they sort of manifest in our body as sensations. And if you're a little aware, maybe you need to just, be in this space of your body and just see, how does it feel? How does joy feel? How does gratitude feel? How does not liking this setup feel in the body? And there's nothing right or wrong. So the beauty is just to be aware and then just let it go. Like we have thousands of thoughts that come to our mind, and we just let the thoughts come and pass by. So does anyone want to share any kind of feeling? Like right now, what I feel with this gratitude, I feel expansiveness in my body, a sense of, liberation, free, feeling that expansive space within me. All right, so what I am going to invite you into is something about the space, which is that right now I want you all to just be wherever you are. You can stretch yourself a little bit, just feel comfortable. Try and release any tension in your body. If it's any area around the neck or the shoulders, if you feel any kind of stress, just let that go and enter into this space, which is our space, where this group of 7 people are together. And we are here with an intention. The intention could be just to observe, just to see what's going on, or to sort of engage or create together, to unlearn, to learn, whatever it may be. It's all good. And so we're going to just be open to this space so we can trust it and we can treat it as a sacred space for the 7 people who are here. And this is going to be a non-judgmental space, a space where we can be. And there's nothing right, there's nothing wrong, there's nothing good, there's nothing bad. It's a space of trust. It's a space for communication. It's a space for co-creation. So just be, just be. So now we'll begin in this space. Just be mindful whenever you are kind of, okay, what if somebody's going to look at me and say, oh, what is she acting like? What did she say? I don't like it. Come back to the same original idea that this is a space of trust. All right. So I'll be kind of leading you into a couple of activities so you have an experience of what I'm talking about in terms of connectedness through drama and mindfulness meditation. So the first activity that we're going to do is, it's called the name game. I'm sorry, it's called the name game, in which you have to speak up your name and do a gesture, and everybody else will copy you. Okay? Easy?
Myself one.
I'm sorry? Oh,
Vandana.
thank you, Vandana. That was quick. Thank you. So
Okay.
you have to,
I will do.
yes, you say your name.
Vandana.
Okay, great.
Vandana Sharma means prayer.
Wonderful. So we'll all copy her.
Yeah. Vandana Sharma.
Vandana Sharma. Thank you,
Namaskar.
Vandana. Namaskar. Thank you. Lovely. Is there anyone? Yeah. I mean, we all have to do it, right? Because there's nothing right or wrong. And we all have to connect each other through our names. So
I think Seema's trying to talk.
yeah, Seema.
Hi.
You know what?
Okay, I can.
Hello.
Can somebody, I don't know, there's Alex. Can you see in the chat if there was Alex?
Seema.
It's hard for me to.
You know what, Charru, I'm not sure if I'm saying your name right, but I think if you stop sharing or somebody stops sharing your slide, you'll be able to see.
I'll be able, yeah, I'm trying to see the way.
Seema here.
You should be able to. Oh, look, Seema
Are you
is
able to
here.
hear?
Yes.
Seema,
Hi.
yes, please go ahead.
Yes. Seema Ghai here. Wish you a very happy Diwali. Happy Diwali.
Okay, thank you. Seema Great.
Diwali.
Happy Diwali. Thank you.
Seema.
And all right. So do you see me? Do you see the screen?
Yeah, we still see the screen.
Oh, you still see the screen? Okay, I'm trying to figure out something. I'm sorry about this, but
That's okay.
yeah, so, all right. Yeah, so who goes next?
May I go next?
Or-
Okay. Akufuna Ingonda. Peace.
All right, so everyone. Akufuna Nagonda, peace.
Actually, my last name does mean peace.
It
Lovely.
does.
Oh, that's so nice. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. I am Sunita. Thank you. Hello. Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, you have to speak your name and do a gesture.
Yeah. Yes, I am Sunita. Okay. And I am going to thankful to you and the organizers. So I am paying gratitude to all of you. Thank you.
Okay, so thank you, Sunita. That was really nice. So I can go next. Charru. Oh, I can't hear. Okay, some people have their audios mute. Yeah,
Charru.
Charru.
thank you. Yes, great. So who else? Preeti and Spiti. Are you here?
Hello.
Yes, ma. Hello.
Hi, Preeti.
I'm Preeti. That means love. Love.
Oh, wonderful.
Love.
Preeti.
Yeah. Yes, it's love.
Love.
Thank you. All right. So who goes next?
When?
Okay.
Gwen.
When? That's really nice. Thank you, Gwen. All right. So how was this? What was the purpose of doing this? What do you think? Yeah, you can all unmute yourselves and we can talk.
To get connect with each other.
Yes, yes. Thank you, Manna.
I think of what you said earlier about expansion of your heart or your being, and it's a way of us expanding to one another.
Mm-hmm. Yes, beautiful. Thank you. Anyone else want to share?
It's also so simple that anybody can do it.
Mm-hmm.
Can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can. Yeah.
Okay, because I know my mic is not great. So you got us moving, saying hello to each other with movement and copying each other.
Mhm.
So it's like, it's simple and it gets us out of just words. We.
Mm-hmm. Right. And so what are the skills? Thank you, Gwen, for that. And what are the skills which you see would be useful? Let's say, if you were to do something like this with schools or, with teachers in the communities. So what might be something which is useful for whatever setups you are working with? Okay, for instance, when I use this with children, they have to be observant, they have to be present, they have to be in the moment, because if they miss, they're going to miss something and then they won't be able to imitate, right? So everybody has to be present while they're participating. It's a fun thing, and it also involves them to be there to sort of observe, right? So yeah. Before I go ahead, I just want to quickly ask you, what do you see right now on the screen? Because I have sort of, my presentation on one side and I have all of us on one side. So what do you see on the screen right now?
Yeah, same thing. Do others?
Mm-hmm.
What,
Let's know each other. That's what we see.
that you see on one side, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So yeah, I'm trying to make it a little more comfortable for all of us. All right. So now the next. And do you see this complete thing on your screen, or it's like a partial picture?
I'm seeing your PowerPoint. I think the slides on the left-hand side, and then the heading,
All right. Yeah.
and then another box on the right.
All right. Okay. All right. So let's just continue like this.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, there was a technical person, but then I didn't want him to come and sort this out, but right now we'll just go ahead. So now the next thing that we're going to do is called the number game. And the number game is that I am going to assign a task, an activity with each number. And that's how, whatever number I call, then we are all going to, act according to that number. So on number 1, we'll be clapping. Number 2, you can shake your hands in whatever way. Number 3, smile at each other. Number 4, you make a funny face. Number 5 is freeze. And number 6, we hold hands. We hold hands, all right? So I hope everybody is ready. We can repeat it. So what was number 1?
Clap.
Yes, very good. Number 2?
Shake hands.
Wonderful.
Shake.
3?
Funny face.
3 was, what was 3?
3 was smile.
Right. And 4?
The funny face.
Right. And 5?
Freeze.
Great. And 6?
Hold hands.
Great. All right. Beautiful. So Akufuna had it on noted down, right? And that's why he was able to remember.
I write notes all the time.
All right. So when we are doing it with children, so the thing is that they remember and they're present. Yeah, that's fine. I love making it. So all right. So everyone is ready. And yes, very good. Yes, that's how it is. We can see each other. Lovely. Such lovely faces. Thank you for showing up. And I do see there's one more person who's hiding somewhere. I can't see her. All right. So number 2. Number 2. Yes, you have to be quick. Number 5. Freeze. Number 5, freeze. Become a statue. Number 1. Number 3. Number 3. Very nice. Number 2. Number 3. Number 1. Number 5. Number 4. Number 4. Funny face. Number 4.
Oh, wait.
And 5. Freeze in that funny face. And number 6. Oh, thank you. Number 1. Number 1. Number 5. Number 4. Funny face. And number 5. Number 2. Number 5. Number 6. Hold hands. Number 4. Number 5. Number 3. Number 5. All right. Such lovely smiles. Thank you. Lovely. Thank you so much. Thank you. And I am going to now ask you to reflect on this. What do you think?
That was fun.
What do you think about this?
That was fun.
Mm-hmm. And what was the purpose of this fun? Or it was just fun?
It's
Take back students in the present scenario in the classroom. If they divert from their mind from classroom, bring them back with these activities.
Very nice. Thank you.
And type of energizer,
Mm,
after a monotone period.
yes, great. Thank you, Vandana. Yes, Gwen, were you wanting to say something?
Yeah, I think it was just very similar to, I didn't see who was just speaking. Vandana, was it?
Vandana, she did, yes.
Vandana. That it's like challenging, but for no reason really. It's just for fun, right?
Mhm.
It's challenging fun. And so you have to really focus to play. And that's nice. Like pointless challenge.
I love that. Pointless challenge, yes.
That's a lot how kids play, right? Challenge just, because it's fun.
Right.
For the sake of the challenge.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Who else wanted to say something?
It's, may I?
Yes, please.
It's like cutting off from the previous thoughts and bringing you to the present.
Beautiful.
It was all together. We just don't realize where we were, and we just came into the present and started enacting whatever was the number, and all the thought was around the number. That's it. Nothing else we were thinking. It was all around the number.
Thank you, Preeti. Yes, that was very beautiful. Well phrased. Thank you. And yeah, it was so, right? To just have fun and fun while you're present. So I'm going to invite you all to just sit for the next few moments. Just be wherever you are. Find a comfortable position. If you're sitting on a chair, have your feet on the ground. And if you can, just close your eyes and take a couple of deep breaths. Just be aware of the breath coming close to your nostrils, into the nose, and down into your belly. Feel the expansion of your belly and the contraction of your belly as the breath moves upwards and through the nose it gets released. Take one more beautiful breath from the nose into the body. As it enters into the body, feel the rising of the belly and the falling of the belly as this breath moves up and gets released through the nose. Take one more breath, which relaxes you further. As you inhale, feel the route that the breath takes as it moves inwards into your belly. Feel the expansion of the belly and the falling of the belly as the breath moves upwards and gets released, with all your tensions and worries and anxieties getting released with this breath. You can gradually open your eyes and with a beautiful smile, welcome back. And I'm going to just give you a little glimpse of what we can do with the body in terms of creating things with the body, right? I know you've been kind of more at this level, right? When I meditate, I don't want to talk a lot. So we are going to not talk, but focus on the body and create any sound. All right. For example, I did. Okay, now that's my sound, which I'm creating with my body. And all of you are welcome to explore, do anything you can with the body while you're sitting or standing. And we're going to do this. So I did my thing, and I'm going to speak somebody's name. Now that person is going to do their thing, and then you call out another person's name. So we are all doing it one after the other, right? So Preeti.
And I'll ask Vandana.
Vandana, are you here?
Okay.
करना क्या है प्रीति?
Make sound with any of the body part.
Okay.
Now you're muted. Okay, and now you say somebody's name. Thank you, Vandana.
Okay. The lady in picture with a pink dupatta.
What's her name?
Seema ma'am.
Yes. Okay. Okay, thank you, Seema. Seema, can you say somebody else's name?
Yeah, sure. Sunita.
Okay, great.
Now
When?
I would say Akufuna.
Thank you. Akufuna. Now the only person left is
Gwen.
Great. Thank you. Wonderful. All right, so now all of us together, we are going to create a body orchestra using the same sound that we just did, okay? Just 1, 2, 3, start. focusing as one big sound. Do you want to change? Yeah, you want to do it the way you are doing? Okay, thank you. So what did you observe? What did, any thoughts on this? What was this? And how we were co-creating something together. So yeah, whoever wants to share, please, you're most welcome.
Hearing different sounds and laughter.
Mm-hmm. Lovely, thank you. Thank you so much. Anyone else?
It's created a space where you can really make a fool of yourself.
Exactly. Thank you. And that's what, I shared in the beginning. So you can just do whatever you want to do, right? Get back into your childhood where you can just be. Thank you, Gwen.
Yeah, and then do it together.
Mm-hmm.
Can I ask you a question? I think I missed something you said about why we were making sounds with our body. Could you say like why you were focusing on us, making sounds with our bodies?
With the body. So the idea is, when we work in challenging situations where we do not have, any kind of props or musical instruments, so how best can we use our own bodies to create music, right? Or if you have some twigs around, if you have some stones, a bunch of things around in nature, how can we use those things also? So body is really, I would say, a very powerful tool for creation. It could be.
Yeah,
so
that's great.
And so okay, so do you see the slide here which talks about what drama inventory is about?
Mm-mm.
Okay. All right, so I'll just give you a brief intro about what it is. More about how what all gets into a creative drama workshop, for example. Theater rings, body movements, relaxation, sound and rhythm activities, voice and speech, different mind activities. Improvisations is a very strong, powerful part of drama work. And of course, creative writing, drawing, and painting. And so some of this we experienced, right? With the name game, the number game, and the body orchestra, and also, when we were silent, right? But what I have been trying to do is also to create this, there is a model which I have created, which uses drama with mindfulness, meditation, and compassion. So all of that embedded together, which can be used to children and to train teachers as part of the work that I'm doing. And I can actually take you into one more activity. However, I believe we just have a few more minutes, and I would probably invite you all now towards the end of it, so we can sort of, give a little introduction about what we are doing wherever we are, and see if what we just experienced, can that be used in some way, or can we sort of adapt such activities? Because you might be all in different setups. I'm not sure. So I would really invite you all to share about who you are, just in about 2 sentences, briefly, so we have a sense of where we're coming from. So yeah, Gwen, do you want to start?
Yeah. Can you give me, just say it again?
I'm sorry. Yeah, you just about you know, where you are from, and how do you think if any of this could be helpful for you?
Oh yeah. I live in Brooklyn, New York, and I have colleagues I work with all around the world who are consider themselves, performance activists, do a lot of work in education, as performing as a way of creating our world, transforming our world, and have a lot of friends, colleagues in India. So I'm really happy to have met you in this process. I think that what I loved about this is that I work in higher education, and I often will use improvisation, team building kinds of things in classes, but I've gotten more conservative lately. I've been trying to do things that I think are too complicated. This is the first time we're back after the pandemic, being locked down. And I did some things online, but the thing about every single activity you did, it was just so accessible and sort of, built on each other. So I could see going into my class, I have online class and online classes and in person, and doing this with them. I think I needed something that was really going back to just something very grounded, and so yeah. Did that answer your question?
Yes, thank you, Glenn. Yes, that's really nice, and I appreciate your sharing about this, and also the fact that you are sort of connected with people who use theater.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would love to contact you perhaps at some point. Well, do you see my email address?
Yeah. Okay, good. Let me take a picture, and I'll put mine in the chat.
That'll be great. Yes, I would like to connect. Yes, thank you. So we do have 5 minutes. I get a prompt here. And yes, so anyone else who wants to share about what they do, where are they based? Oh, that's East Side Institute.
Is everybody, I have a question. Does everybody work with children, or see relevance for this with children, or are you educators?
Yes, ma'am, we are working with children.
Vandana, okay, Vandana.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, these activities really help us. We are doing these activities with our children. Ma'am, the activity with the number game. I'm doing this for the past 16 years with my child.
Very nice.
With my students, I'm doing this. They are so, they are waiting for this activity every day. Ma'am, aaj ye wali activity kab karayenge? They are waiting for it. Ma'am, we will do it. Next time, some change. They want some change.
Right.
Now, not one clap on 2, 1 on smile. I will alternate it. I will change it for them.
That's really nice. Yes, yes. Thank you, Vandana, for sharing. Are you in Delhi?
Yes, ma'am. I am in Delhi.
Okay. Wonderful. And anyone else? Preeti? I can't even somehow.
Hello, I'm Seema here.
Yes, Seema. Hi.
Yeah, I'm a teacher in Department of Education, Delhi. So I have taught primary students for around 20 years, and I have been doing these activities with primary students. So now in virtual class, I was waiting to see some good activities, and I am really happy to see that this type of activity can be done in virtual class. Thank you so much, Charru.
Thank you, Seema. Thank you. I appreciate that. And I would actually invite, if there's anything that as educators, we can always reach out to each other. Because I mean, in this limited span of an hour, it wasn't quite possible for me to, do all that I was intending to do. But yes, that's just, to give an idea about how we can use ourselves, our body, and the virtual space that we are, and yet we can do something together, right? So
yeah, I'll definitely be in touch with you, because this is my favorite topic, mindfulness and meditation. I do meditation in the morning. I wake up around 3:34 and do meditations and some guided meditation of Isha Kriya I do daily of Sadhguru, and then I do some meditations of Shivani Devi.
Okay, yes, I have followed both of them for years. So it's always a pleasure to, connect with people who have those experiences. Wonderful. Thank you so much. All right. So
Charru, can I say a quick thing? I just realized that I have a workshop tomorrow, so I'm going to email you so you can see where it is. The different educators from around the country and some around the world who are, exploring some of these things. So
wonderful. Yeah,
I'll send it to you. It's called something like building the boat as we're crossing the ocean, something like that.
Oh, great. I'll definitely look out for that, and hopefully I'll be. And we are not actually far. So Louis Holzman and I think in 2003 we met in Ottawa for the first time. And now that I came here, I've been in touch with her, and we did happen to have a virtual meeting.
Oh, wonderful.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Yeah, so great, Gwen. That was very lovely, and hopefully we can connect again. I'm not too far from New York, so
okay.
Great. All right.
Lovely to meet everybody here. It was so nice. Thank you.
Thank you, Vandana, Seema, Preeti, Gwen.
Thank you, Charru. Thank you so much. Thank you, Gwen.
Thank everybody.
You.
Let's say bye in some funny way. How we can do that.
Okay, it was great being here.
Lovely.
Nice meeting you. Thank you.
Nice meeting you.
Lots of love. Take care. Be happy.